most used means of communication.
When questioned about the means, the most to be informed, 54% answered the TV, while the least used means is the newspaper.
If you are a woman, you use social networks 22%. The most. If you are a man, there is a difference, only 10% use it. This study leads us to conclude that reading the newspaper is no longer as frequent as it formerly used to be, and that currently the most used means of communication is the TV.
Social media.
I use the most newspaper. I'm very fond of newspapers, and I usually buy newspapers sometimes on a daily basis and sometimes on a weekly basis.
Usually I watch TV when I arrive home, around 8 o'clock in the evening, and I also use the internet.
Social media.
Internet news services.
TV?
Well, I usually read the news on the newspaper, and I also follow the news on television, but I usually read the news on the internet.
Social media.
I use the internet news services.
TV and social media.
How often do you use the following media sources?
TV is generally the most used daily, as we can verify in both genders. On the other hand, the newspaper is least used media.
Women use social networks more often and on a daily basis in comparison to men.
We have seen that men prefer the radio on a daily basis. Nevertheless, women listen to it a lot.
The newspaper is read by men 30% on a weekly basis, while women 38% read it monthly.
TV is the means of communication that men and women embrace, and internet services are also accessed by men and women alike.
In general, the most used source on a daily basis is the TV, and the least used is the newspaper.
Newspapers, I usually read them daily, mostly on the internet. Radio daily, because I listen to it when I'm driving. Internet, TV, also daily. Social media daily.
I read newspaper weekly. I watch TV every day, daily. Radio daily too. Internet news service weekly, monthly.
Okay.
And social media never.
Well, the newspaper, I read the newspaper daily. I also watch TV daily, but I use the internet most, okay, to get information.
Newspaper, TV, never. TV daily. Internet news services daily. Social media daily.
Newspaper, never. TV, daily. Radio, daily. Internet news service, monthly. Social media, daily.
So, newspaper, daily. TV, daily. Radio, weekly. Internet news services, daily. Social media, weekly.
Media services, newspaper,
Monthly,
TV,
daily,
radio,
daily,
internet news services,
daily,
social media, media services, newspaper, monthly, TV, daily, radio, daily, internet news services, daily, social Social media. Daily.
I use a newspaper on a daily basis, TV also. I do not listen to the radio. I do not use internet news services and social media.
Reliability of the means of communication. As far as the question, which source of media do you find to be the most reliable, is concerned, the previous results were confirmed. Women answered TV 62% and so did men 57%. In general, people prefer TV to get information.
A curious fact as far as the newspaper is concerned is although it is little read daily, it is considered to be the most reliable by 15% of the people who took part in the survey.
The most reliable source of media to me is the newspaper.
Why?
Not only because it demands specific research, but usually it has revision. It's always checked by someone else, so it's the one I trust the most.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Radio, it's more reliable.
None of them. I prefer to use the second-hand news channels on the internet because they're more reliable. They don't belong to the big corporations, the big news corporations.
Okay, thanks.
Newspaper, TV, radio, I think they are reliable. Internet news services, more or less reliable. And I do not trust social media. And I do not use social media at all.
Newspaper, TV, radio, internet news service, social media.
All of them.
Why?
Because apparently they all say the truth. Apparently.
Okay.
But the most one, probably internet news services.
TV.
From all of these options, I would select number 4, the Internet News Services. That's the one I use every single day. And that's the one I find it most reliable.
TV and newspaper, I think.
Reliable information, I think, the newspaper. A normal newspaper, not a sensationalist newspaper, a tabloid or something like that.